Pierce, Denver, Boston, coming right up.
Welcome, fans, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. Great to have you with us. It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Boston Celtics. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Kmart and Nene are inside. Billups and Aflalo are the backcourt. And Anthony. And for the Celtics, Rondo, Allen, and Pierce are the perimeter. Garnett and Perkins in the middle. In regards to performance on home court for Boston, 24 wins in the regular season for the Celtics last year. Not bad, not great, not bad though.
Not typical of a championship contending team, but they were so dominant the year before that it did seem like they let down considerably with those 24 wins at home.
And Doris Burke spoke with George Karl. Doris?
Kevin, he said they'll need to keep fresh legs on the court at all times in order to deal with an offense like this, which can explode at any time. So we need to see a little bit deeper rotation than we're accustomed to seeing from them. We'll see how the guys off the bench respond to this challenge, guys.
All right, Doris, trying to find the right matchups with that offense.
Well, that's why you try to build a versatile and deep roster so you can be ready for everything.
Clark, back to the Celtics at home. I'm sure fans will forgive them, though, after the way they played at home in the playoffs when they were really terrific.
Without question, Kevin. I mean, the way the Celtics have regrouped, the fans are extremely pleased. And you know what? They've had a fantastic playoff stretch because they found themselves healthy and fired up and focused.
And rested. Allen, that's good.
That's a good job going right back at him with the three of their own.
And so here is Denver. It's a three-point game. Martin kicks to Anthony. Stolen. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Rondo backs him down. The baseline Jay, and another basket for Boston.
Great execution here. A perfect start from the field. They've made all three.
You see Rondo, and he's a fantastic player, but you know, the one knock on him has been his jump shot.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know what? He improved offensively last season by working on his in-between game, and that's what it takes. To get better as a shooter, there's only one way it happens. Work, 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 and he's put in that time.
I read something the other day, his percentages from 15 feet and in went up about 20%.
That's huge.
And here's Rondo. Kenyon Martin making his last shot. Rondo kicks to Pierce. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Pierce has got his second bucket of the night.
So far, I don't think you can ask for a better start to the game for them. 4 for 4 thus far.
So Rondo with his floater, the teardrop, the little short-range J, he's deadly with those, and he can get those shots, Clark, with ease thanks to his fantastic quickness.
Well, the other thing, Kevin, that I love about Rondo, you know, when he's looking for his point closer to the basket, that also creates opportunities for him to set up other people. He breaks down the defense, draws other defenders to him, and he's excellent at finding teammates.
And here's Pierce. Kenyon Martin getting it to go from deep moments ago. And the shot is good from Garnett.
Wow, they've hit their first 5 shots. They're looking to close these guys out before halftime.
Billups passes to Nene. Pass to Martin. From deep. Another three for Denver. And here's Rondo. Allen outside. From downtown. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Allen's got 6.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Now here's Billups. Anthony backing him down. With the fadeaway, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Rondo. Allen outside. It's tipped.
Make the easy pass. That's what happens when you don't.
Pass to Billups. He's covered by Rondo. Backing down is Nene. Releases. And Denver again with the bucket.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his face. And from such close range, that shot's a gimme.
Now Rondo. Allen outside. Lets loose for three. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Allen's got his third basket of the night right there. Nene with it. Martin kicks to Anthony. Here's Aflalo, defended by Allen. And Denver again with the bucket.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
And here are the Celtics now. And here's Rondo. Garnett dishes to Pierce, and then it's Pierce with the jam. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam King.
And look at how he posed on the rim for a few seconds after that one. That's never going to endear you to your opponents. They don't like that kind of stuff.
No, he was enjoying that one so much he didn't want to let go.
Yeah, I think he was throwing salt in the wound, though.
Now here's Billups. He's covered by Rondo. Anthony against Pierce. 5 to shoot. 3 seconds left, and Denver again with the bucket.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Billups against Rondo. Back to Pierce. The Nuggets trail. Here's Aflalo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Rondo. Just over 6 minutes left in the first. Allen outside. Garnett backing down. And it's Boston with another.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Making a switch here are the Celtics. O'Neal's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. J.R. Smith's checked in for Aflalo. And it's Lawson in for Chauncey Billups. Here's Lawson. Backing down is Nene. Goes up. Drains it from short range. Nene's got his second basket of the night.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Rondo against Lawson. Garnett kicks to O'Neal. And it's Martin picking him up. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, that's a little bit of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
Martin, guarded by Garnett. Here's Anthony, and again it's Denver.
Right now, he's being extremely active on offense for him this quarter. He's perfect from the field.
Boston trailing. Now here's Rondo. Here's Pierce. Over Anthony. It's blocked. Under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Takes it up. That's good on the layup. Great feed for the bucket. Anthony's got 11 points. And here's Rondo. And we're seeing the Nuggets here. They took 19 out of 30 from the East a season ago. Good numbers for them.
And, you know, given how many big bodies they have on their front line, Kevin, you would think they'd match up well with the bruisers in the East, and that proved itself out a bit.
Here's Nene. Jermaine O'Neal making his last shot. Martin kicks to Lawson. Pass to Nene. J.R. Smith on the wing. Defended by Allen. Clark, back to that point. They had the bodies, but would they like to get up the floor and down the floor a little bit quicker?
Yeah, without question. I mean, that's what they like to do. That's what sets the Nuggets apart, I think, from a physical standpoint. They certainly can bang with anybody, but they can run with anybody, too. Very hard to get a physical advantage on them, regardless of the style you play.
Here's Lawson. No points for him. Now Nene. Pass to Smith. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Here's Rondo. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. So the Celtics called timeout, their first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Rondo. Wafer inside the three-point line. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Lawson with it. Smith up top. Takes a three. Another three for Denver.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
Celtics trail by 4. In his 7th season, drafted straight out of high school, 6'6" J.R. Smith. Clark, wouldn't you say last season was a bit of a disappointment for him?
Well, it certainly was a little subpar based on what he had shown in the prior season, Kevin. His shooting percentages dropped across the board. His focus didn't seem to be there as consistently, and he didn't really have the impact in the playoffs that you thought he might or should have had. And you can't discount that George Karl not being there, not just for J.R. Smith, but for that whole team, may have had something to do with how the Nuggets floundered a little bit late in the season and in the playoffs.
Here's Lawson. Not on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 4. The shot's good from Smith. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
The defender couldn't get around the pick, and his help didn't show up in time. Nice play for the layup right there.
Outside Rondo. And Pierce backs in. Baseline jumper, and there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, after a few incidents last season that may have called his maturity into question, Glenn Davis decided that as a symbol of him growing up, he needed to drop the, quote, big baby moniker. He toyed with some other nicknames, but Coach Doc Rivers seemed to think that should wait a while. Rivers said, how about Glenn? That would be nice instead of Shanae or Mookie or Spooky. Let's just call him Glenn. Guys, probably not a bad idea.
I still like Big Baby, but I guess we'll see. Thanks, Doris. Here's Rondo. Following the basket by Al Harrington. Nice shot by Rondo. Here's Lawson. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Back to Martin. O'Neal inside. Can't finish the one-handed jam. And here's Rondo. He dumps it off. And Pierce backs in. Now Lawson defending. Here's O'Neal. And it's Boston with another.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Here is Lawson. Back to Harrington. Now Anderson. And Smith backing in. Shoots it up. And Denver again with the bucket.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Rondo. Celtics give up possession. Now here's Phillips. Some great action here as the first quarter concludes. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 2.
They haven't been shy at all. They're going right to the bucket and playing aggressive, hard-nosed basketball. Smash-mouth basketball. So far, their physicality has been the deciding factor.
And we'll return momentarily. Both teams neck and neck as we begin the second quarter. Here is Billups looking for his first bucket of the game. So on the floor for Denver, Carmelo Anthony and Al Harrington make up the forwards. Chauncey Billups and J.R. Smith are the backcourt tandem. And Anderson. Now here's Billups into Harrington. Gets the whistle, and he'll go to the line. With age comes wear and tear, and the Celtics experienced some of those injuries when you look at last season, Garnett and Pierce having knee issues. But you know what, Clark? Even youngsters on their team got banged up. Big baby Glenn Davis, he had a thumb injury, a broken thumb. He had an ankle injury. I mean, health is such a big issue for young and old.
Yeah, that's just part of the game, Kevin. You hope that you're fortunate as a team not to have crippling injuries to key players, and Rondo's hamstring, I think a part of it is just playing in a tough division, and another part is certainly age. That's a factor, but you can't say that for guys like Rondo and even Big Baby Davis.
Robinson, that's good.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Outside Billups. Deep 2 from Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Anthony's got 13. Boston trailing. Here is Robinson. Now Garnett. Back to Robinson. Throws it up. Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there. Just toss it up there and let your teammate take care of his business.
Punch really. Is there a prettier play in the game of basketball than
I
that?
don't think so.
Billups with the ball. Not on the scoreboard yet. And here's Anthony from the arc. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. And the Nuggets lead by 3. Here is Robinson. It's a 3-point game. Allen outside. Garnett backing down. Fades back. And it's Boston with another.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
And here we go with Chauncey Billups. Davis against Anthony. Over Davis. And again, Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got 18 points in the game. Here is Robinson. Perkins with a screen on Billups. Pass to Garnett. Over Anthony. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Robinson.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Anthony drawing the double team. Great anticipation.
Really good timing on the double team.
Billups against Robinson. And Billups picks him up defensively. Allen for the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's been stroking it from long range all game long. Actually, most of his points have come from beyond the arc.
Billups against Robinson. Billups kicks to Anthony. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. 21 points for Carmelo Anthony.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Clark, thinking back to Carmelo Anthony in his collegiate days, he helped lead the Syracuse Orangemen to the school's first NCAA championship back in 2003.
Yeah, in that championship game, he was the most outstanding player. Was really fun to watch. An inside-outside threat. Had a great season. And it definitely put the basketball world on notice that this young man had game.
Here's Robinson. About 8.5 minutes left in the second. Smith against Allen. It's in! Allen's got 14 points.
These teams have gone back and forth all game long.
Robinson against Billups. Back to Anthony. There's the double team with Allen. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Billups. 25 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
Billups against Robinson. Here's Garnett. And again, it's Boston converting.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Goes up. And good off the glass as he lays it in. Smith's got 13. It's a close game here in Boston. And here is Robinson. Outside, Davis. Pass to Garnett. Harrington's there. Garnett the pass to Davis. And that's good on the layup. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
They've been trading buckets and trading leads. What outstanding competitors out there.
Here's Anderson. Back to Anthony. Easy shot. And Denver again with the bucket.
He's got a sky-high field goal percentage, and that's because he's been working to get good looks.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Robinson. He's guarded by Billups. Blocked. Denver in the lead. Robinson picks him up. Here's Nene. Got a hand on it. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfishness. It's a joy to watch.
And O'Neal backs in. Throws it up. Money on the 10-footer. O'Neal's got 12 points in the game. Here's Billups. No points for him. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, a painful finals loss for this Celtics team last season. 2 chances to finish off the Lakers. They were ahead in Game 7 for 3.5 quarters, but couldn't get the job done. Now, with an aging roster, the question becomes whether the Celtics have what it takes to make another run. Guys, we'll see what this season holds for them.
Well, I wouldn't count them out just yet, Doris. Thank you. Here's Pierce after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Passes it back, and Pierce backs in. And another basket for Boston.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
The Nuggets trail. Billups kicks to Nene. And count that bucket right there. He keeps with it, and now a free throw shot for him.
Melo having a terrific game. 31 points, and he's hit a trio of three-pointers to give himself 9 points from downtown. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
Carmelo Anthony, now a 3-time All-Star. He's entering the prime of his career.
And, Kevin, he's one of the league's premier scorers. I mean, he can do it inside and outside, and he's become the face of that Nuggets franchise.
Here's Pierce. He's got 11. Back to O'Neal. Arcs it high, and that's good. Laying it in. O'Neal's got 14 points.
That was one of those nice little teardrops that looks like it doesn't have a prayer and then softly drops right in.
Clark, this Nuggets team has been called combustible in the past, but now they can be called a powerhouse team with room to get better.
Yeah, and I think it starts with Carmelo, Kevin. I think when he stepped his level of play up and his leadership and his commitment to defense as well, that helped the Nuggets.
I like your mention of his defense. You're right, it has improved.
Yep. He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the ball.
Takes it up. Martin with the bucket. 10 points for him. Here is Robinson. Right around. 4 minutes left in the half. Back to O'Neal. Working on Martin. Fires from the right block. Jermaine O'Neal again. O'Neal's got 16 points.
I thought that was a real good job to look for the shot they wanted and then be patient enough to wait for it.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Here we go. Now coming to the court are your Celtics guests. Give it up.
My game speed is an 85. I'm a Hall of Famer with liquor pride. I pop outside, I take it inside. I cross your over with that old school dribble drive. You love this flow. Back to back on track, roll to the ring. Teamwork, make a dream work for real now. You wanna play that dog, better tighten up your skills, yeah. You want a quick game, but set your attributes and your game slide. Now execute, now get it right, get it right. Putting game where it ain't stolen in the hole. Inspiration, domination. To be the best, that's my motivation. As I quest, nonetheless. Beast from the east, best from the west.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Rondo comes in for Nate Robinson. The Nuggets also changing it up. Al Harrington's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Billups, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Pass to Nene. Harrington against Garnett. Just 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's Martin. 10 points for him. Yes, from downtown. Martin's got 13.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Garnett inside. He's against Martin. KG, that's good.
Well, he's really doing all he can to keep his team in the game here. What a tremendous effort.
Billups against Rondo. Shoots it. Again, the Nuggets score. Here's Rondo. With an assist this trip down, he'd have 10 for the game. He's guarded by Billups. Rondo kicks to O'Neal. And he makes the basket. So one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a three-point play.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one. A lot of people wrote off Jermaine last year, but he showed he still has something left in the tank.
You know what, Kevin? It's all about him being healthy. I mean, injuries have taken him down from the all-star level he used to be at, but he was a big part of the Heat's success, and I thought helped anchor their defense for him.
Well said. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Rondo. He's guarded by Billups. Rondo dishes to Garnett. Goes up. Nails it from close range. Garnett's got 18 points.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Billups passes to a Flower. Got a piece of it. Here's Billups. Back to Harrington. Just 4 to shoot. With 1 second left, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
Here's Rondo. 1:27 left in the second. He's guarded by Billups. Rondo kicks to Garnett. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Pierce. And another basket for Boston.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
Here's Billups. Back to Nene. Poked away. It's stolen by Rondo. And Billups picks him up defensively. Billups against Rondo. And it's Boston with another. Here's Billups. 26 seconds left in the half. And here's a follow for 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups. He's got 9.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Here's Pierce. Takes it up, and he lays that one up and in. Here's Billups. From downtown. Nails the buzzer beater.
Ooh-wee, Kevin. That was a big shot to extend their lead and send them into halftime with momentum.
That'll do it for the first half.
Melo having a terrific game. 34 points, and he's knocked down 3 shots from beyond the arc also. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to the HP Halftime Report. I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out in Boston. The Nuggets looking good at the midway point. Their outside shooting looks like it's radar guided. Seems like every time they put up a 3, it's dead on. A phenomenal performance by Carmelo Anthony. At the break, he's been a big scorer. He's racking up the points and has added a couple assists in this one too. And slugging it out so far, the Boston Celtics. They're getting a ton of points from their bench players, a big injection of energy. Everything is dropping for Kevin Garnett. He's got 18 points and has put on a show with all the assists he's dished out. And a couple of guys out there who are getting it done for their respective teams. Should be a fun second half. And that's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for watching. Let's send you back out to Kevin and Clark for the second half.
Well, it's been a tight game as we enter the second half. Both teams going at it. Here is Billups. It's a 5-point game. Garnett and Perkins in the middle. Rondo and Allen make up the backcourt. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Anthony backing him down. Pierce covering, and it's Anthony with the jam.
He's put the team on his shoulders and really carried them offensively. An amazing performance by that man.
Fans of the Celtics, they've built such a rapport with their franchise. Each generation, it seems, to grow, and Boston now is a veteran team. You know, frankly, though, one of the older teams in the NBA.
Absolutely, Kevin. And there were a lot of questions about if their window might be passed or closing. I think the way they played in May answered all of those questions, though. They still are a championship-caliber team and can turn it on when they need to.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Here's Garnett, and it's Boston with another.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
Outside, Billups. The three from Anthony. Another three for Denver.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
And here are the Celtics now, trailing by 10. Rondo against Billups. Here's Perkins. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more.
Denver foul call. Second person, first team. Shooting for Boston. Kendrick Perkins.
And he makes the free throw. Kendrick Perkins, a legit old-school NBA center, Clark, something you don't see so much in the NBA these days.
No, and what's really impressive about that, Kevin, is this kid came right out of high school, a big body. He's really toned his body up. But you're right, he is an old-school center in that he doesn't have any worries or concerns about being offensive-minded. He'll take his shots when they come, but he'll set screens, he'll rebound the ball at both ends, and he'll bang to try to make it tough on the opposing center. Very comfortable in doing the work that old-school centers used to do more consistently in the past.
And here's Rondo. Ray Allen picking up that last basket.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Here is Billups. 8 points for him. Perkins against Nene. Here's Anthony. Buries the teardrop layup. Anthony's got 41.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Let's keep it going for your Celtics dancer.
Here's Pierce. 15 points in the game. Garnett outside, taken away by Anthony.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Pass to Martin. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Martin's got 15.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
Outside Rondo. He's guarded by Billups. Rondo kicks to Perkins. Squeaks it past him with an up and under. Perkins got his second bucket.
Kev, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Tipped away. Garnett dishes to Rondo. That's good. The layup comes off a nice pass. He's got 10.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Garnett against Martin. Now Pierce defending. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
And here's Rondo. He's got 10. Passes back, deflected. Here's Allen. 16 points for him. And again, it's Boston converting.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in the zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Now here's Billups. To the wing. Martin for three. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. 18 points for Kenyon Martin. Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded by Billups. Outside Rondo. Over Nene.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Billups shoots the three. Another three for Denver.
Boy, there's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
The Celtics on offense. Now Rondo. The dump off. Garnett kicks to Perkins. 4 on the shot clock. And Boston turns it over.
That's exactly what a dominating defense can do. Get inside their heads, frustrate them a bit, and force them to make silly mistakes.
Glenn Davis is checked in for Kevin Garnett. And then for Denver, Smith is checked in. Here's Billups. He's got 11. Great offensive performance they're putting on. Connects from in close. Billups has got 13.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
Here's Rondo. He's got 10. Screen by Perkins. Billups against Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Over Billups. Nice shot by Rondo. He's got 12.
He's just a man among boys. That destroyed any chance they had of guarding.
Billups against Rondo. Anthony kicks to Martin. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 20 points for Kenyon Martin. And here's Rondo. He's got 12. It's Pierce on the wing, covered by Anthony. Back to Pierce. Here's Davis, and again it's Boston converting.
Boy, the offense was firing on all cylinders that time.
Davis against Martin. Pass to Anthony. Fades away, and there's another one for the Nuggets. Looking at these Nuggets, Clark, 5th best offensive efficiency in the league for them last season. Very good at creating their offense.
Well, they focus in on offense. They're a team that really values being efficient on offense. Number 3 in the league in points per game. A lot of different ways to score, and they're always attacking the basket.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Pierce. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 17 points for Paul Pierce. Perkins against Nene. Outside Martin. Outside Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Got a piece of it. Here's Smith. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Smith's got 15 points. And Clark with the Nuggets, their offense focuses on layups. They focus on free throws, all high-efficiency shots. And then they have that three-pointer on top of that. Very interesting mix of offense.
And that's why they're one of the best offensive teams in the league year in and year out. And when they play like that, attacking the rim, they'll get to the line often, and many times they'll score a bunch of layups too.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Lawson. No points for him. The alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Allen right side. Rondo against Lawson. O'Neal with it. He's got 19. 4 on the clock. Davis up top. 2 seconds left. And again, it's Boston converting.
Kick it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Lawson outside. Here's Nene. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. They get Jermaine O'Neal. Look at the big fella out of Brazil. Nene standing 6'11" and 250.
Kevin, he's got a unique combination of quickness and strength. He can bang with the big guys in the low post, but he also excels running the floor.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. But Clark, 2 consecutive seasons now, Nene's production has dipped in the playoffs, both in scoring and rebounding.
And as a result, the critics are starting to mumble that Nene shrinks in the spotlight rather than shining in it. We'll see if he can change that thinking.
Now here's Rondo. Allen kicks to Davis. Wafer, and it's Boston with another. Here is Lawson. They lead by 7. Anthony backing him down. Connects! Anthony's got 47 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Davis against Harrington. Puts up the baby hook. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
And here's Lawson. Not on the scoreboard yet. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Here's Rondo. They trail by 9 points. It's stolen by Lawson.
And you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't done, it's hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Here's Rondo. 1:34 left in the third. Pass to O'Neal. Nene on him. The fadeaway. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line.
O'Neal's been putting up the numbers. He's got 21 points and 1 assist. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
Paul Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. The Nuggets also changing it up. Anderson's checked in. And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here is Lawson. He's covered by Rondo. Anderson guarded by O'Neal. Lawson with a screen on O'Neal. And here's Anthony for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Rondo. He's got 12. Lawson defending. Pass to Allen. Got a piece of it. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. 11-point game. Rondo on the double team. Anthony with the bucket.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Outside Rondo. Stolen away.
And that's his second turnover in this quarter alone.
And he gets the bucket. Foul is called. One free throw for him.
What a shot. Took the hit and was still able to maintain control to get it down.
Shooting for Denver. Carmelo Anthony. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Anthony. Here's O'Neal. 22 points for him. Will it go? There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Allen's got 20. We play through 3 in the double-digit game going on here. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he continues to make an impact on the defensive end, Kevin. He's made some key steals.
Nuggets lead by 14. While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Nuggets that garners the Sprite Spark today. Their commitment to stifling defense has been a focal point as they continue to build on this lead, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Rondo. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Billups and Aflalo are the backcourt. Al Harrington is out there with Chris Anderson and Smith.
Not bad, partner. If he keeps this up and they can get a few stops, they should be able to narrow this margin.
Billups passes to Smith. Here's Harrington. A strong finish to throw it down, and he'll go to the line for one more. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
It's a cameraman's dream when he's going up for the slam. Poster time.
Yeah, there are few guys like him in this league. What an athlete. The and one is good, so a three-point play that time.
They've made all of their free throws in this half. And that's what you've got to do. I mean, you've got to make a team pay when they send you to the line. The way you do that is by cashing in from the charity stripe. Knock down those free throws.
Now here's Rondo. Robinson for 3, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Robinson's got his second basket of the night. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Pierce against Smith. Fades away, and again it's Denver.
Let's talk about a difficult shot. The defender was breathing down his neck, so he faded away and lofted it over the top. Beautifully done.
Now here's Rondo. Outside, Pierce. Garnett backing down. It falls. Garnett's got 22.
Sometimes the most impressive moves are the ones that get the least attention, but not this time. Best shot of the game so far.
Here is Billups. Again, the Nuggets score. Here's Rondo. He's guarded by Billups. Here's O'Neal, and smashed down.
Boy, that was nice and easy, but easy's probably just the way he likes it.
Yeah, and the one-hand slam always looks nice, Clark, on the highlight reel. Now here's Rondo. Now Smith defending. Now here's Rondo, and they double up Rondo. O'Neal kicks to Pierce from about 19 feet, and another basket for Boston.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Here comes Chauncey Billups. Smith outside. Pierce covering. Fires from the elbow. Again, the Nuggets score. And here's Rondo. Left side, Pierce. Garnett backing down. And it's Boston with another. Here's Billups. Under 9 minutes left to the fourth. Harrington. Guarded by Garnett. Goes up. And Harrington throws it down.
Boy, he can produce some rim rattlers, Kevin. This guy can fly.
Well, the whole building, Clark, knows what's going to happen when he goes up. Now here's Rondo. Back to O'Neal. In low to Garnett. It's blocked. And here's Denver, leading by 12. Intercepted. Outside Robinson. And another basket for Boston.
I actually think he made that shot a little harder than it needed to be, but he showed a nice touch to knock it down.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Billups passes to Harrington. Jump-off pass. Pierce with the steal.
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here.
And then it's Pierce with the jam.
That can crush a defender's spirit when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Clark, is there anything better than a slam like that?
I don't think so.
Now here's Billups. Pierce with the steal. Robinson for three. And again, Boston with the triple. Here's Billups. Just over 7 minutes left in the game. It's stolen by Rondo.
And there's another giveaway for him now, and you know he didn't have... Oh! That's a nice finish in transition, partner. That's exactly how you run the break.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Denver calls timeout. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He told them, hey, why not keep taking those threes? We're hitting them. If they're not going to close out on us, let's make them pay. Players love that green light, Kevin.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for O'Neal. Davis comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Allen in for Rajon Rondo. And the Nuggets making a change here to stop the run. And the shot's good from Nene. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Now that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
Now Robinson. The three. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Robinson. Allen's got 23 points. The Nuggets on offense. At one point, they led by 16. Billups with the ball. Guarded by Robinson.
Well, Kevin, he hadn't had a great game in terms of taking care of the ball and limiting turnovers.
To take the lead. And again, Boston with the triple. Here is Billups. Right around 6 minutes left to the fourth. Anthony left side. Poke loose.
They're just not doing as good a job of managing turnovers here, Kevin, after keeping them down earlier.
Robinson, that's good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Billups. Anthony kicks to Billups. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 18 points for Chauncey Billups. Here is Robinson. Left side Davis. Garnett backing down. Fades back. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Efficiency. That's what he's bringing to the team right here in the fourth quarter. Efficient execution.
Robinson against Billups. Guarded by Robinson. Billups passes to Nene. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Nene. 57 points for Carmelo Anthony. And here is Robinson. Back to Davis. Garnett backing down. Tosses it up. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Your best bet is to deny him that position, do your work early on defense. Once he gets inside on you, you've already lost the battle.
And here's Nene. Martin kicks to Anthony. Behind the arc, and it's Martin that time on the assist by Anthony. 23 points for Kenyon Martin. Boston trailing. Here's Robinson. Outside, Davis. Garnett backing down with the fadeaway, and it's Boston with another.
The intensity level has really picked up here in the second half.
Here's Billups. About 3.5 minutes left in the game. Anthony backing him down. Now Garnett defending. And Anthony gets it to go.
My man is in fuego. Definitely way too hot to handle.
Garnett outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 32 points for Garnett.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Outside, Davis. Covered by Anthony. Shoots. Anthony knocks it loose. The Nuggets trail. Now here's Billups. To the paint. Anthony backing him down. Unloads. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 1. 2:30 left in the fourth. Some changes for Boston. Paul Pierce is checked in for Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Nate Robinson. Here is Perkins. Left side Pierce.
Just careless ball handling there. That's inexcusable. They need to get back to what they were doing in the first half, Kevin.
Here's Anthony. Takes it up on the money. Here's Rondo. 2:12 left in the game. Allen outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Garnett. Nails the easy jumper. Denver calls timeout. They're winning by 1. 1:51 left in the fourth. Here's a follow. Back to Anthony. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wise foul there, Kevin. You can't give up the easy dunk.
Sinks the first one, and that'll put him up by 2. From the line, and it's a 3-point ball game.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Garnett with a screen on Billups. Here's Allen. Now Billups. Here's Martin, and thrown down off a great feed that time.
Uh-oh, a little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Here's Pierce. Taken away by Nene.
He lets go of another one here, Kevin. I mean, he's got to step back and slow down a bit here. I think he's rushing himself.
Here's Rondo. 1:18 left in the game. Outside, Pierce. Bullseye! Pierce has got 25 points in the game.
He's perfect here in the fourth, and it looks like they're going to keep getting him the ball until someone stops him. I think that's a pretty good idea.
Anthony. Here's Martin, blocked. 58 seconds left to the fourth. Less than 1 minute left. Now Rondo, pass to Allen. Great finish in traffic. He's got 25.
As if there was any question, Kev. He's just not fazed by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
Now here's Anthony. Lets it go from the left block. Again, the Nuggets score. Here's Rondo. This is a crucial possession for him. A lot at stake here. A fadeaway, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
Right now, these guys holding on to a small lead.
It's anyone's game right now, partner. Every possession is critical.
And the intentional foul called as they try to prolong it here.
That's the right move. Stop the clock and hope they make a mistake you can take advantage of.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Two for two, and it's a 5-point ball game.
With that trip to the line, he just made it a 2-possession game, Kevin.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. 17 seconds left in the game. Mark, what do you think?
Kevin, they need to launch a quick one here. No time to get fancy. Keep it simple. Then they have to foul.
Here's Allen. Here's Pierce. Misses the three after the nice pump fake. And there's the intentional foul. Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6. Gets them both, and it's a 7-point ball game. Here's Rondo. The tray, and the shot is good. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg and Dorisburg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Brand player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.